So what we discussed in the last class, we discussed about all the file and directory handling tools and file processing tools. So you guys have installed VM and practiced, right? eBay, you already practiced whatever the
Yeah, I'm
commands.
practicing Linux,
Good.
Ubuntu.
Alpesh. Yeah, Alpesh. And Karina.
Yeah, I practice a little. Yeah.
Hmm. The disk partition. What is this? Disk partition, guys. So what is disk partition, guys? Guys, what is disk partition? What is disk, guys? So this is a physical server or virtual server. In this physical server, Dell coverage or 700. Yes. Whatever it may be, the hardwares. You will take these hardwares. Yeah. So this is the hardware, guys. So how many disks are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hard disks are there. How many hard disks are there, guys? 6 hard disks are there. In the file system hierarchy, in the file system hierarchy, so where is our disk information will be available? So disk information will be available under the which directory, guys? So disk information will be available under which directory? So you have a file system hierarchy, right? Something like a slash, that slash boot, slash home, slash bin, slash is bin also there, right? In the file system hierarchy. You know, right, guys? File system hierarchy, Linux file system hierarchy. So in which directory that disk information will be available? Slash dev. Slash dev is nothing but a so device information, guys. Hard disk information will be available under the slash dev. So how many hard disks are there? Something like the naming convention should be slash dev SDA slash dev SDB. I already told you, right, guys? SDB slash dev SDC slash dev SDB slash dev SDE slash dev SDF. So these are the 6 hard disks. These are the naming convention in the hard disk. This is the naming convention. So how we can add a hard disk into the our virtual machine? So something like who is either Karina or Alpesh, you guys, anyone can share your screen. You are logging through laptop, right? Karina or Alpesh.
Actually, I was under impression that there is no class today. Yes, actually, I'm out and
Okay, okay,
I don't have my laptop with me.
okay, no worries.
Sorry.
Karina, you have? Karina? Karina, you there? Hello? You are able to hear? Karina? Guys, I will show you, but so in the Karina,
Yes.
yeah. Can you share your screen? So you are logging
Yeah,
through
I can
laptop,
see.
right?
Yeah, I can see the screen.
Mm. Are you sharing? Can you share your screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Karina, are you sharing? You already started that VM, the virtual machine. Yeah, powered off, right? Something like you can log into this. So whenever your work is done, you can shut down our Linux machine. How you can shut down? By using init zero command, guys. So what is the command, guys? Init zero is the command to shut down our machine. Okay? Yeah. So something like, yeah, no need to log in, no need to log in here. Yeah. So you can use the command, guys, init hyphen zero. Karina, init hyphen zero. Wait. Open this terminal, open this server, init zero. Init space zero is nothing but a to shut down your machine. What is the command, guys? To shut down your machine. To shut down your machine, the command is init zero. So init six is nothing but a reboot the machine. Init six is nothing but a, guys, reboot your machine. So what is the command for rebooting init six? What is the command for correct for shutdowning init zero? Understood? Yes. See, if we execute this command, yeah, you see, it automatically shut down our machine. So guys, so whenever your work is done in the VM, you guys can shut down your machine. Can shut down your machine. So yeah, you see, so this is the server, right? This is the a server in information resources. So in the storage here, go to settings and the storage. So if you want to add any hardware resources in our settings, definitely we need to shut down the machine. Then only we can enable these. Otherwise, it is not enabled. These it is not enabled these. So something like so we have a one. So we have a one CentOS 7 hard disk. This is the hard disk. So we have only one CentOS 7 hard disk. So here. So in the Dell PowerEdge having how many something like so we have a six hard disk. So for example, I want to add another hard disk into so my VM. How we can do it? So go to the controller and add a hard disk. Add a hard disk, and then so create a hard disk. Then start create a hard disk. A virtual hard disk type. What is that virtual hard disk type? VDI, virtual disk image. So virtual disk image format, VDI. Next. So it dynamically allocate 20 GB. If you want to 20 GB or if you want to 30 GB. For example, I am giving a 30 GB. So we have a space, guys. We have a 2 TB of a RAMs. We have a 2 TB of a hard disk. Then finish. So then choose. You see? So how many hard disks are attached? So we have two hard disks are attached. So one is 20 GB. It is OS is installed. The other one is so it's a 30 GB. It is not allocated and it is not attached. This is not attached. Okay. So again I am creating another hard disk. The hard disk is so add hard disk or create a new one. VDA or next. So I am giving only 10 GB. 10 GB. So finish. Choose. Now you see guys, how many hard disks are available in this? So in our virtual machine, we have 3 hard disks. The first one name is, the first one, and name is, then okay guys. Now, how many hard disks are available in the SATA hard disk? 3 hard disks are available. 3 hard disks are available. Why am I not able to paint? Can you open the paint, Karina? Can you click here? Karina? Okay. Yeah. So now we can start the server.
Open the paint.
Yeah. So no need. I will take. So OS is booting. So no need to log into this server every time, sorry. So minimize this and open a putty.
Mhm.
So you already know, right? The IP address of that server. 192.168.56.101, I think. Let's connect. Let's connect with, yeah. So as a root user, the password is
Is
Red
it
Hat,
the
right,
same
guys?
password?
Yeah, same password.
Okay.
Is it Red Hat or something like? You can,
Okay.
you can,
Yeah,
you can, yeah, you can connect. You can connect. Yeah,
yeah, it's done.
yeah. So the same server you are connecting. You're connecting with this server. You are connecting with this server. So
Okay.
don't connect to this server. You can connect while something like a putty.
Okay.
I already told you, right? For example, this server is located in the this server is located in the India region. How you are connecting your server? So for example, you remember the server is in India data centers. You want to connect to the server. How you can connect to the servers? By using putty. By using putty, we can connect the server remote servers. I already informed, right? I already told in the class, right?
I have a question. So which one is the main server that controls all the other servers?
Which one?
Yes.
No, I didn't understand.
Like, does CentOS control the PuTTY, or which one controls the other, which is the main one?
So this is the main one. This is the main server. This is your main server. But
Okay.
so you can interacting with this server through putty. So through
Oh.
putty, so through communication as a shell. Okay, this is your main server. This is your main server, but you are connecting through putty. So you are connecting this server only in this putty.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Guys able to see, right? So how many hard disks we have? So how we can see cd slash slash dev. Cd slash dev is the command. Yeah. You guys are seeing how many hard disks are there? SDA, SDB, SDC. You see? So before it is only one SDA hard disk. Now SDA, SDB, SDB. Two hard disks are there. Right? So where you can check the your hard disk information in the slash devices. The slash devices. Right? So we have another command also there. We need to figure out the hard disk information. LSBLK. What is that, guys? LSBLK. LSBLK is nothing but a so LS is nothing but a list. BLK. Sorry, guys. BLK means block. List of block devices. So if list of block devices, you can use LSBLK. So what is the command, guys? LSBLK. We can see the list of hard disks. So how many hard disks available here? Something like a SDA hard disk is available. SDB hard disk is available. SDC hard disk is available. SDC hard disk is available. So here we have a 3 hard disks are available, but SDA hard disk created a partitions. SDA SDA1, SDA2. The SDA2, so we have a 2 more points. So one is a slash, SDA1 is slash boot, and SDA2 is slash. It is mounted to a boot or directory. So you see, so these two are not mounted to any hard disk. I will show you guys. I will tell you. So now you understood, right? Can you open the paint, Karina, in the search box?
Okay.
Paint.
Uh-oh.
So you are using multi-screen or dual screen.
Why is it not working?
Minimize this. Minimize this. Minimize this VM.
Yeah, okay.
Now you
Thank
can
you.
try.
It won't type. Keeps bouncing back.
Okay. You can stop sharing. I will share my screen.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Is right, guys? So for example, we have in our, this is our virtual box. So you have how many hard disks, guys? 3 hard disks. So these are the hard disks. So something like, so these hard disks are attached to, so these hard disks are attached or mounted to a directories. These hard disks are attached or mounted to the directories. For example, this, this is the 20 GB, right? 20 GB. The other one is 30 GB. So the other one is 10 GB, right? These are the 3 hard disks. So this is the hard disk. This hard disk space is attached to, this hard disk space is attached to the directory. For example, this hard disk is attached to slash boot and slash slash. So we have a two mount points. So two mount points. For example, this is one. So this is not attached to anyone. These two are not attached to any directory. So this hard disk space, for example, this is the slash down PST for example. So this hard disk is 500 GB. So how you can utilize this space? We can utilize this space to, so you can attach this hard disk space to, so any of the directory. So for example, app blocks. So this 500 GB hard disk is, what is this? This 500 GB hard disk GB is attached to, so applog directory, so attached to this directory. So now applog directory having how much GB? So 500 GB, 500 GB. You can copy the any logs, something like a call. This is for example a app log. So all the app logs will be written, all the app logs will be will be will be created under the slash app logs directory. You're specifying where your logs will be created. Your logs will be created under the app logs. Your logs will be created under the app logs. This app logs having something like this hard disk. This hard disk having a 1000 GB. This hard disk having a, for example, 1000 GB or 30 GB. For example, with respect to 30 GB. So I need a 10 GB hard disk space for slash uh, OPT, or you need something like DBA logs 98 app logs. For example, so I want to attach this hard disk to, I want to attach these hard disk. This hard disk having this directory need only 10 GB. This directory needs only 10 GB. This directory needs only 10 GB. So enough space. Need to add enough space for 10 GB. This directory needs a 10 GB space. But the hard disk is available 30 GB space. How we can split this? How we can split the how we can split from SDP. For example, SDP slash down slash SDP. So this is my hard disk. This is my hard disk, 30 GB hard disk. I want to I want to create the partitions. I want to create a partitions. How we can create, guys? We can create the partitions. Yeah. So we can create the partitions. So I want to create a 3 partitions. Yeah, I want to create a 3 partitions, guys. What is the partition? /dev SDB 1 SDB 1 /dev SDB 2 /dev SDB SDB 3. These are the my three partitions. So I created a I created a SDB into partition SDB1, SDB2, SDB3. So SDB1 having a 10 GB. So this is 10 GB. I created a partition with 10 GB. I created a partition with 10 GB. So I created a partition with 10 GB. 10 GB partitions. So these are three partitions I create. I mounted these partitions. This partition something like I mounted to this partition to OPT/OPT slash OPT slash DBA this DBA slash applets slash applets. Sorry, let's applets. Now this 30 GB hard disk is this 30 GB hard disk is split into the split into the split into the three partitions. So for example, so this is the hard disk. This hard disk I created three partitions. I created three partitions with 10 GB /dev SDB. So what are the partitions name? So the partition is 1, 2, 3. These are the three partitions. What is the name for the three partition? SDB1, SDB2, SDB3. These partitions are attached to mount point. These partitions are attached to these directories. The attachment, the hard disk attachment to the directory is nothing but a mount in the Linux. So if you attach any hard disk to directory is nothing but a mount is attached to so mount. So what is the mount point, guys? OPT is the mount point, DB is the mount point, Applux is the mount point. So we are attaching how we can attach these hard disk to directory. The command is a mount command. It is the command, guys. Mount a source and destination. So what is the source and destination, guys? What is the source and destination? The command, now you understood the command is mount. Source is /dev SD SDB1. So you created SDB1 partition, right? So what is the destination? So the destination is OPT. So where you want to attach this, space. So you want to attach this space to mount /dev SDB1 and the OPT. So the other one. So mount /dev SDB2 into Geistel slash DBA. For example, mount mount /dev SD3 SDB3 into something like applause. I got it. So if you don't want to something like so if you don't want to split the mount points, if you don't want to create the mount points, just you want to whatever the GB you can assign it, you can create that. So this is the 500 GB. So 500 GB needs a 500 GB. This 500 GB needs a so this 500 GB needs a this is the /dev. For example, this is the slash dev SDC. So this slash dev SDC having a 500 GB hard disk. So I need a 500 GB hard disk to slash DBA logs folder. So how we can attach? Definitely we need to partition. So we need to partition this to SDC1. So in this we can create a SDC1 with 500 GB. So we can mount it to DBA logs. So we can mount it to a DBA logs. How we can mount, guys? We can mount it by using the mount command. Mount slash dev SDC1 to slash DBA logs. So this mount point is now, so DBA logs directly having the 500 GB. So if you want to split by using the, you can split, split to how many partitions. Here we need three partitions, but here we need a one partition. So we can attach to the DBA logs. We can attach to the DBA logs. So the partition, how you can create the partitions. So initially I showed you, right? So the fdisk command, fdisk command, F disk. F disk is nothing but a format disk. So you can format disk by using the F disk command. So you can use the F disk command to format the disk. So you are creating the partitions, right? So definitely we need a partitions are two types of partition. Two types of partitions. So one is nothing but a standard partition. The second one is LVM. LVM is nothing but a logical volume manager. So what is the logical volume manager? So what is the difference between a standard partition and a LVM partition? For example, this is the standard partition. This is the, you created as the SD1 as a standard partition. Standard partition. What is that? Standard partition. Created as a standard partition. So we created as a standard partition. So if you create a partition as a standard partition, so we cannot, so something like, so the DB logs are filled with the 500 GB. I want to attach another hard disk. I want to attach another hard disk or another space, for example, SD slash dev SDD. So this is also a 500 GB hard disk. So 500 GB hard disk. I want to attach this hard disk to. So this is already attached as a standard partition. So you are trying to attach this another 500 GB hard disk to this directory. So in the standard partition, it is not possible. Cannot possible. Cannot possible. So because of so this is the standard partition. Standard, once you create the standard partitions, so we cannot extend, we cannot reduce. We cannot extend or we cannot reduce. We cannot extend or we cannot reduce. So reduce is nothing but a shrink. Shrink is nothing but a decrease. And extend means a increase. So if you use as a standard partition, you cannot do a extend or reduce. But if you use the if you use the partition as a if you use the partition as a LVM partition, we can extend or we can reduce. We can reduce. So the LVM partition type, the partition type is something like 8E. 8E. Partition type. The partition type, so logical LVM, and the idea of the partition ID is 80. So the partition type is standard. So something like standard. The ID, the idea of the standard partition is 83. The code, the type of the partition, right? If you are specifying the partition, so while creating the format, how you can format your hard disk by using the fdisk, fdisk/dev. What is the new? So how you can first you need to figure out the which hard disk is newly added. So either we can use the cd/dev or the best command is lsblk. LSBLK is showing so list of block devices. List of block devices. So what is the command, guys? ls. Guys, tell me what is ls? ls is nothing but a list of block devices. What is the command, guys? A list of block devices. How you can verify it by using the LSBLK? In the LSBLK, it is showing a list of block devices. List of block devices and how many partitions are created and how it so it is attached to which directory. It is attached to which directory. Restart the session. Sudo su. Yeah. So LSBLK. So this is the cloud, guys. That is the reason it is showing XVDA. XVDA is nothing but a SDA. SVDA. So it is having SDA. This is having 8 GB. So it is 8 GB is attached to slash dev. 8 GB is attached to slash dev, guys. 8 GB is attached to slash dev. How you can check the at disks. How many partitions created? So fdisk-l is nothing but a list slash dev sd or xvda. AC. So how many partitions created? Two partitions created. So one is for BIOS boot. So the other one is for the Linux file system. You see? So Linux file system and LVM. Right? Guys, so how you can format this hard disk? Fdisk slash dev, something like xvd. Yes. You see? So M is for help. So what is the M? So M is for help. Delete. D is nothing but a delete a partition. You can press D and delete the partition. List of the unpartitioned space. List of non-partitions. Add a new partition. So add a new partition. You can press the N button. You can press the N button. You want to delete by using the delete partition. You can delete. You can delete it. So this is the help, guys. This is the help. Something like a T is nothing but a, you guys you see. So T is nothing but a, so T is nothing but a change the partition type. So if you want to change the partition type, so default 128 partition. Okay, want to give the partition. Mm. So it will quit the, so so it is showing something like it is asking default by the partition name. Okay, so it will create the partitions and it will show the partitions. Print the information about the partition. For example, you can use the P is nothing but to print the information. Yeah, you see. So whatever the you are using the LSBL the list of block devices, something like by using L command, it will show us right. So internally, if you go to the if you go to the if you go to that hard disk, you can use the P. P is nothing but a partition. Print the partition tables. It will print the partition tables. The same way list of partitions, right? By using the command of fdisk-l. Fdisk-l, the hard disk name. You can give the hard disk name. Right. If you want to partition, you can partition. You can do the partition. Something like yeah. Now you can share your screen. Karina, you there, right? Karina? Karina, you there? Karina? Karina, you there? Think sleeves. Karina, there? Able to hear? Okay. Guys, we'll show you tomorrow how to create a partitions, then how to attach these partitions to how to attach these partitions. So how to attach these partitions, how to attach these partitions to so how to attach these partitions to a directory. We'll show you guys. We'll show you tomorrow. Okay? Yes, understood?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Hari.
Guys, I will upload this recording in that drive. Okay? And I will share that drive, guys. Okay, thank you. So yeah, once